Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling a little stiff? Maybe your joints are a bit sore, or your back doesn't feel as flexible as it used to? It's something many of us experience as we get older, those little aches and pains that seem to pop up out of nowhere. And while these changes are normal, they don't have to be permanent. The good news is that staying flexible and pain-free is completely achievable, even as we age. In fact, stretching is one of the simplest and most effective ways to keep your body mobile, reduce pain, and improve your overall quality of life. Stretching isn't just for athletes or people who spend hours in the gym. It's something that everyone, especially seniors, should make a part of their daily routine. Whether you're sitting at a desk, gardening, or simply trying to get out of bed in the morning, flexibility plays a big role in how we feel and move throughout the day. So, in today's video, we'll go over 7 simple stretches every senior should do to stay flexible and pain-free. These stretches are easy to follow, don't require any special equipment, and can be done right from the comfort of your home. Plus, these stretches will help improve your circulation, increase your range of motion, and most importantly, reduce the risk of injury. Let's dive right in with the first stretch, the neck stretch. As we age, we often start to feel tightness in the neck and shoulders, especially if we're spending a lot of time looking at screens or sitting for long periods. This tension can lead to headaches, stiff necks, and even difficulty turning your head fully. But don't worry, this simple neck stretch can help relieve that discomfort. To do this stretch, start by sitting up straight in a chair with your shoulders relaxed. Slowly tilt your head toward your right shoulder, trying to bring your ear toward your shoulder. Hold the stretch for about 15 to 30 seconds, then gently return to the center. Repeat on the left side. You can also deepen the stretch by using your hand to gently pull your head toward the shoulder, but make sure not to force it. This stretch helps relieve tension in the neck and upper back and can make it easier to turn your head without pain. It's a great way to start your day or even take a quick break if you've been sitting for a while. Now that we've got the neck covered, let's move on to the shoulder stretch. Many seniors struggle with shoulder stiffness, especially if they've been carrying tension in their upper body for years. The shoulder stretch is a great way to open up the chest and stretch the muscles around the shoulders, improving mobility and reducing tightness. To do the shoulder stretch, sit up straight in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. Reach your right arm across your body at shoulder height and use your left hand to gently pull your right arm closer to your chest. You should feel a nice stretch across the back of your shoulder. Hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch to the other arm. This simple stretch can help prevent discomfort in the shoulders and increase flexibility. It's so easy to neglect stretching these areas, but if you take a few moments each day to stretch your neck and shoulders, you'll be amazed at how much better you feel. These stretches can also help prevent pain from building up over time, so you're less likely to experience stiffness when you try to move. The next stretch we're going to talk about is for your lower back. Lower back pain is one of the most common issues seniors face, and it can be caused by poor posture, muscle weakness, or even sitting for too long. But with a simple back stretch, you can relieve tension and improve your mobility. For the lower back stretch, start by sitting on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Gently place your right ankle on top of your left knee, forming a figure 4 shape with your legs. Slowly lean forward at the hips, keeping your back straight until you feel a stretch in your lower back and hips. Hold this position for 15 to 30 seconds, then repeat on the other side. This stretch targets the muscles in your lower back, hips, and glutes, which often tighten up from sitting or walking for long periods. Stretching these muscles regularly can help reduce pain and stiffness, making it easier to bend, lift, or even just move around. Now that we've covered the neck, shoulders, and lower back, We're on the right track to staying pain-free and flexible. These stretches are simple, yet incredibly effective for reducing tension and improving your range of motion. But don't worry, we still have more stretches to go. Let's take a quick break before moving on to the next part. You're doing great, and these stretches are already setting you up for a more flexible, pain-free life. So, stick with me, and let's dive into the next set of stretches that will keep your body feeling strong and mobile as you age. Now that we've worked on the neck, shoulders, and lower back, it's time to move on to the next few stretches that target other important areas of the body. These stretches will continue to help you maintain your flexibility and avoid pain as you age. Let's start with the hamstring stretch. As we get older, it's not uncommon for the muscles in the legs, especially the hamstrings, to tighten up. Tight hamstrings can lead to discomfort when bending down, walking, or even sitting for long periods. Fortunately, stretching your hamstrings is a great way to improve flexibility in your legs and prevent that tight, restricted feeling. To do the hamstring stretch, sit on a sturdy chair and extend one leg straight out in front of you, keeping your heel on the floor. Slowly lean forward from your hips, trying to bring your chest toward your extended leg. Keep your back straight as you stretch, and you should feel a gentle pull in the back of your leg. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch to the other leg. This stretch is fantastic for relieving tightness in the hamstrings and improving your ability to bend and move without discomfort. It's especially helpful for seniors who experience stiffness after sitting for long periods or who have limited mobility in the legs. By incorporating this stretch into your daily routine, you'll feel more comfortable when walking, bending, or picking things up. Next, we'll move on to the hip flexor stretch. The hip flexors are a group of muscles that play a big role in your ability to move your legs. As we age, these muscles can become tight, especially if we spend a lot of time sitting. Tight hip flexors can cause discomfort in the lower back and hips, but fortunately, a simple stretch can help release that tension. To perform the hip flexor stretch, start by kneeling on the floor with one foot in front of you and the other knee resting on the ground. Make sure your front knee is directly above your ankle. Gently push your hips forward while keeping your back straight, and you should feel a stretch in the front of your hip on the side of the knee that is on the ground. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. This stretch targets the muscles in your hips and thighs, improving flexibility and reducing discomfort in the lower body. It's particularly helpful for seniors who may feel stiffness in their hips or find it difficult to move freely. Stretching the hip flexors can also improve your posture and prevent strain in your lower back. Now, let's move on to a stretch that targets the calves, another area that tends to tighten up over time. Tight calf muscles can make it more difficult to walk, climb stairs, or even stand for extended periods. This stretch will help you maintain the flexibility you need in your lower legs. To stretch your calves, stand with your feet hip-width apart and take a step back with your right foot, keeping both feet flat on the floor. Gently bend your front knee and press your hips forward while keeping your back leg straight. You should feel a stretch in the back of your lower leg, the calf. Hold for 15 to 30 seconds, then switch legs. Calf stretches are simple yet effective for improving flexibility and preventing tightness that can lead to pain or discomfort when walking. Stretching your calves regularly will help keep your lower body feeling light and mobile, making everyday activities much easier and more comfortable. With the hamstrings, hip flexors, and calves all stretched out, your legs should feel much more flexible and pain-free. Regularly stretching these areas will help you maintain your independence and stay active, without the fear of stiffness holding you back. But there's still more to come. In the next part of this video, we'll dive into a couple of more stretches that target your upper and lower body, helping you keep your whole body flexible, strong, and pain-free. Keep up the great work, and let's continue with the next set of stretches to keep your joints feeling great. We've already covered some of the most important areas for maintaining flexibility and preventing pain: the neck, shoulders, lower back, hamstrings, hip flexors, and calves. Now, we're going to finish up with a couple more stretches that will help ensure your whole body stays flexible, relaxed, and free of discomfort. The first stretch we'll focus on is for your lower back and hips, and it's one that many people find incredibly helpful, especially if they've been dealing with back pain or stiffness. This stretch is called the seated spinal twist. It's a great way to stretch your lower back, spine, and hips, while also improving your posture. To do this stretch, sit up straight in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, slowly twist your torso to the right, placing your left hand on the outside of your right thigh and your right hand on the back of the chair. Keep your spine straight and try to rotate from your waist. Hold the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and allowing your body to relax into the twist. After you've completed the stretch on one side, gently return to the center and repeat on the other side. This stretch is fantastic for increasing mobility in your spine and relieving any tension in your lower back and hips. It also helps you improve flexibility and reduce stiffness in your torso, which is especially important as we age and tend to develop more tightness in the back. Plus, the seated position makes it easy to do, even if you've been sitting for a while. Now that we've stretched the lower back and spine, it's time to move on to a stretch that targets your wrists and forearms, an area that many seniors often overlook. But our wrists and forearms do a lot of work throughout the day, especially if we're using our hands to carry things, type, or even use a phone or tablet. Over time, we can develop stiffness or pain in our wrists and forearms, so it's important to stretch them regularly. To stretch your wrists and forearms, extend your right arm in front of you with your palm facing up. Use your left hand to gently pull back on the fingers of your right hand, stretching the front of your forearm. Hold this position for 15 to 30 seconds, and then switch to the other arm. For the reverse stretch, turn your palm down and gently press the back of your hand with the other hand to stretch the muscles on the back of your forearm. This simple stretch can provide relief from wrist stiffness or discomfort, especially if you're doing repetitive tasks that strain your wrists. It's also helpful for improving flexibility in the forearms, which can make everyday activities like lifting, gripping, or typing more comfortable. Finally, let's finish up with one more stretch that's especially good for seniors: the standing quad stretch. This stretch focuses on your thighs, which play a crucial role in maintaining your balance and mobility. Tight quadriceps, the muscles in the front of your thighs, can affect your posture, make it harder to walk comfortably, and even contribute to knee pain. To perform the standing quad stretch, stand tall and hold on to a sturdy object, like a chair or countertop, for balance. Bend your right knee and grab your right ankle with your right hand, gently pulling your heel toward your glutes. Keep your knees close together and make sure your back stays straight as you stretch. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds, then repeat on the other leg. This stretch is fantastic for relieving tightness in the quads and improving flexibility in your legs. By regularly stretching the quadriceps, you can reduce the risk of knee pain, improve your ability to walk, and keep your legs feeling strong and mobile. Plus, stretching your quads also helps maintain your balance, which is essential for preventing falls as we age. Now that we've covered all 7 stretches, from your neck, shoulders, and back to your hips, hamstrings, calves, wrists, and quads, you're well on your way to feeling more flexible, pain-free, and ready to take on each day with ease. These stretches don't take long to do, but when done regularly, they can make a world of difference in how your body feels. I hope you found these stretches helpful and that you're excited to incorporate them into your daily routine. It doesn't take a lot of time or effort, but the results are definitely worth it. By staying consistent with these stretches, you'll keep your body flexible, reduce pain, and improve your overall quality of life. Remember, flexibility and mobility are key to maintaining your independence and staying active as you age. So, take a few minutes each day to stretch, breathe, and relax. Your body will thank you for it. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear how these stretches have helped you. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments below, and if you haven't already, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more helpful tips on living your best, healthiest life at any age. Here's to staying flexible, feeling great, and living your best life every day. Keep stretching, stay strong, and keep moving. You've got this.